think whenever you can make it look like a lawnmower ran over your head, I think it's great. It looks like it's low maintenance. I love that as a girl with short hair. Look at those. I think it's every strain is perfect. Look at those sides. It looks great. I like things flat as well, except my butt and my chest. I don't know.
And my earth. And my earth.
And my earth.
And my earth.
And my earth.
Welcome to the Love It or Hate It section of Love Hate Laughs. Are we in it?
Welcome to Love It or Hate It. Thanks for joining us. We are back in the studio with Rachelle Cochran, and we're going to continue this fun train. If you haven't checked it out already, go back to Wednesday, check out the episode that came out. But we're going to have some fun based on one of the topics from the previous episode. And that is famous haircuts. We're going to look at some celebrity haircuts.
Haircut apologies.
Yeah, haircut apologies.
Would you rate people's haircuts in their apology
it's
videos?
all canceled celebrities and their haircuts.
So we've got our paddles. So for you all at home, again, we are on video. Check us out on Spotify and YouTube, or just listen to us and imagine it. That's fine too. But we've got our paddles that say love it or hate it. We're going to go around the room. We're going to look at a picture and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to give our 2 cents on that hairdo. All right? Are we ready?
Or hair don't.
Or hair don't.
Oh my God.
The joke stops here.
We're going to cut it up and talk about some haircuts. All right. No more puns. No more puns. The sheer volume of puns right now is just too okay. All right. So, first one, Jennifer Aniston's The Rachel.
Classic.
Ooh.
Classic.
So, let's start with Rachelle. If you can describe what you're seeing or take a look at it, I'll just read this and then you can describe it and then give your input. So, The Rachel was everywhere in the late 90s and early 2000s. The second Jennifer Aniston sported this haircut on Friends, it was game over. The world wanted shoulder-length hair with pronounced layers that expertly framed the face.
Yeah. Do I say love it?
Yeah.
Whatever you want. What's your
Love
thought?
it. This haircut actually inspired some of my haircuts growing up. So this is very nostalgic for me. I wanted the frame, it's just beautifully framed, encompasses her face so well. Like, this is the girl next door haircut that every woman in the 90s wanted. I loved it. I will forever love it. I also love Jennifer Aniston in any way, shape, or form. Like, if she did an apology video, I would love it, no matter what she said.
She could do no wrong.
She can do no wrong. Big LOVE for me. Look at it, expertly framed around the face.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
It is.
But she's got a face where, like, if anything, and nothing could frame it, and it would look good. You know?
What did Courtney Cox have? What was her haircut? No one's like, give me the Cox.
She had
no, up here on my face. I want the Cox on my face.
There was I think she had I think she was all over. She had a shorter version of this too.
What was her in Scream? I feel like it was something similar to this.
She had blunt bangs in Scream. They were like high bangs.
Was it? Like
Well,
a bob?
She had a lot.
It was a lot. Okay. I hate it. No bangs? What? I want to see Jennifer Aniston banged. Is what I want. I mean,
We're sorry about that.
I remember this haircut was just like all the girls had it
Yes.
in 8th grade. It was like, I remember girls coming to school and just being like, "Look, I finally did it. I got the Rachel." I was like, "What?" And then because I didn't have TV and I didn't know what it was. And so maybe that's why I hated it. It's because of that memory. All right, Nick.
I'm going to go love it.
Okay.
I think it should come back. I think the kids on TikTok should bring this one back. They're bringing every other goddamn 90s thing back.
It's true. It's only a
Yeah.
matter of time.
No, I think, I don't know. I was
Bring
a
back
little
the
kid in the
Rachel.
90s to the early 2000s, so probably it was around. And so I just yeah. I when I finally watched Friends when I was 20 and they put it on Netflix, I thought Jennifer Aniston was hot because she was. And
You weren't
still is.
looking at her haircut.
I'd look at her haircut. And
I was looking at
everywhere
her
else
eyes,
too.
into her eyes.
Yeah, at her
Beautiful,
eyes.
beautiful
Just at her
eyes.
eyes. I was listening to her opinions. God damn it. Good guy.
Paul, what are your thoughts?
Oh man, I'm torn. Hate it. Hate it. Here's why. I loved it at the time.
Yes.
But then Karens started
I
adopting this
know.
haircut,
It's very
and then they started
Karen.
morphing it, and it went shorter and shorter and shaved and like long in the front. Basically, what was that? John and Kate +8. This was her inspiration, and then she went short on the back, long on the front, spiky. It's so like
See, the problem is I kind of like that haircut.
you
I'm not
do
gonna lie.
you like the John and
You
Kate.
like a Karen.
like
I
the
don't
Karen
mind the
haircut.
Karen cut.
Like, ooh, hey babe, you want to go complain at a Target?
Yeah,
Let's go try to return something after the grace period or whatever.
I think this was the beginning of the Karen haircut, if I'm being honest.
Huh.
I could be wrong. I'm not a hair.
I think you are
Historian.
wrong.
Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think you are wrong. But like you're explaining the Karen haircut like as if it's evolved like to 10 different. It's no. This is not. This
I
is
feel like this may have played a part in it.
this hair.
It seems like it could have been complicit in some way.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing though. That's the thing is I'm
Yeah, what's-
still for
yeah.
this.
I feel like Karen haircuts are all short. Produce a Karen project.
All right.
Karen
A
Images.
blonde bob. A blonde.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Corrected. Yeah.
You're right. I sincerely apologize
As you should.
for the misrepresentation of the Aniston.
That was a little too much bang.
That was too much bang.
It's
Yeah.
too much
Too
bang.
much bang. Too much.
It's
bang.
all bang. No buck.
All right. Well, we're 2 for 2 on that. 2 loves, 2 hates.
love you, Jennifer.
And this is care of mainaddicts.com as well. So they had the picture. So I want to give them a shout out for providing the information on this.
Main like a horse mane?
.com. Or like versus side piece addicts. I'm not really sure. That's like the main.
Or
addict.
like only in Maine.
yeah,
The state.
only in Maine.
That
No,
sounds like the kind of
M-A-N-E.
website they would call out in like a song from LimeWire.
Yeah, for sure. For
Main
sure.
Addicts
Main Addicts.
Mainaddicts.com. All right, we ready for the next one?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Carrie Fisher's Princess Leia buns. So
Ooh.
we've got the original space buns. Carrie Fisher's Princess Leia inspired everyone to sport this intergalactic look. Though ours was never as iconic, we never stopped emulating this style. Bjorn, take it away. What do you? I'm sure everybody knows what we're looking at, but for point of reference, for
Oh, so it's like a lot of hair, and there's basically 2 cinnamon rolls on the side of her head, covering her ears, and I love it. Big fan. And I always think of the Spaceballs thing where there's like the opening sequence where there's like the princess is like flying her spaceship, and someone says something to her, and she's like, "What?" And then she takes them off like they're headphones. Brilliant. So funny. So great.
funny.
Great gag. Big fan. Yeah, space buns.
All right, I'm going hate it
ooh, okay.
for a couple of reasons. One, I think it's kind of a goofy ass look. It's way overplayed in like people dressing up like that.
Mm-hmm.
And also, now that I have enough hair to tie it back, the amount of pain that having it that tight would be.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I
Torturous.
tie my hair back sometimes because it fucking gets in the way. And like if I tie it back too tight, then I get a fucking headache.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I feel like I've become more of a feminist. And I just understand the pain of women who have their
You're
hair
like,
tied
set
back
those
like
buns
what?
free, girl.
No, like anytime I see a girl with her hair like really cranked back, I'm just like, Jesus.
Like an Ariana
Like, there
Grande
must
high
be a-
pony. You're just
exactly. Like maybe
what?
there's a way to do that without a headache, but I haven't
Mhm.
found it.
No, there is no way to do it.
There's
without
not. Yeah,
headache.
you see, look
Which
look
is-
at what a good person. I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So yeah, fuck that. That would hurt way
All
too
right.
much.
Rochelle.
I also absolutely hate this.
Oh,
this is
okay.
so unpractical. Is that the right way to say it? Impractical. Like Bjorn said, she can't hear a fucking thing. She can't hear Darth Vader coming down the hallway. She
Nope.
can't hear a stormtrooper pew pew at her. No. And yeah, to Nick's point, it is super tight. She's in pain all the time. Look at her.
Also, where did you get this photo? That's like a gun.
Yeah.
Not a space gun.
I
that
looked up
she's
Carrie
holding.
Fisher space guns.
Oh, space.
No.
I bet they adapted like regular guns to
I
look like the
suppose.
Star Wars guns.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Those are gravity guns. If there's gravity
okay.
around, they use those.
Yeah, and also they just look really heavy. Like I think she has a lot of layers wrapped into those buns.
Yeah.
And I don't think she's happy with this cut. I think she feels forced into it. I don't think she wants it either.
Well, what's the other option? Hair down? That's like a lot of hair. She's tripping on it. How's she gonna fight space villain?
How about a high pony? Can we just do a simple high pony?
Yeah, simple high
Yeah.
pony.
Or just one bun in the back. Just
Yeah,
regular.
or a little man bun in the back. Yeah, yeah.
A woman bun.
Or maybe she could shave the head. It's,
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, she
it's
cut it short.
space. I'm sure it like gravity kind of
That's
pulls
true.
it
She
everywhere.
could do a short hair Ripley type of thing, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Like,
yes.
Let's talk about.
Yeah.
Well,
Now we're
really.
talking. Now we're talking. Yes.
All right. I'm gonna say I love it. Here's why. You guys are ear shaming her. Her ears were so massive. Those are just covering her ears.
It's just hair slightly laid on
she's
her ears.
notoriously known for having massive. No. That's not the no. Okay.
That's not the reason.
Those are her ears. No. Okay. So
They were cold.
You wanted
No.
people to stop calling her Dumbo?
yeah.
Is that what
They're
you're
like,
saying?
just put my hair around it. God damn it.
Just wrap your hair.
I love it. Absolutely love this because my anaconda doesn't want none unless you got two buns, hon. So
Okay, that was good.
that is why I'm on board for that.
That was good.
So 2 loves, 2 hates on that one. Are we ready for the next one?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. Grace Jones, flat top. So there wasn't a rule Grace Jones didn't break. With her groomed flat top, the singer expertly blended femininity and masculinity for this haircut. Nick, let's start with you. Can you describe the look and then give us your feedback?
I would say kind of a Schwarzenegger in the 80s type of haircut almost.
Yeah.
And
very
who is
Predator.
Grace Jones? I don't know Grace
She
Jones.
is a singer from Jamaica who had
Okay.
lots of dance hits and disco hits in the 70s, the 80s. She was also, how I know her, is a Bond girl.
Bond villain.
She was a Bond villain. She was in A View to a Kill, where she played Mayday. And she's also just been a cultural icon, a fashion icon in the 80s. A lot of people, she's in that same class as like David Bowie and like it's just she is the Lady Gaga of the 70s and 80s with extravagance and just
That
like
makes sense.
over the top looks. Like I could just do a whole episode on how amazing she is. I actually have a picture of her in our bathroom.
Yep.
Right next to David Bowie. She's an icon. She's a legend. She's amazing.
Okay, well, the
What do you
haircut definitely makes sense in that context, but I still hate it.
Hate it? Okay, that's fine.
But I just don't like the flat top. I don't like it on... I wouldn't like it on a 80s action star, and so I have to be consistent across the board and say I don't like it here either.
Well, would you like it on a plane? Would you like it on a train?
Anything could happen,
Okay.
but I don't like the haircut. I
Okay.
think it's a dumb-looking haircut,
All right.
and I think we moved on, and that's a good thing
Fair
for,
enough.
for society.
Fair enough. All right. Rachelle, let's go to you.
I love it. I
All
think I absolutely love this. I think whenever you can make it look like a lawnmower ran over your head, I think it's great. It looks like it's low maintenance. I love that as a girl with short hair. Look at those. I think it's every strain is perfect. Look at those sides. It looks great. Yes. Yeah, I like things flat as well. except my butt and my chest. I don't know.
And my earth. And my earth.
And my earth.
And my earth.
And my earth.
I like my haircuts like I like my earth.
Flat.
Just the funniest t-shirt idea.
All right. So we've got a fan. We've got a fan.
Big fan.
All right, Bjorn. Thoughts?
Oh, love it. Yes. I mean, we have that painting in our bathroom. Stoked on it. It's fun. It is expertly groomed. I wish I could have a flat top. I've always like low key wanted one, but
Like
like
a kid and
don't.
play flat top, like from back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, like Howie Mandel. No, Howie. Never mind. There's a guy in action movies named Howie, and I can't remember his last name. He was like anyway. Yeah, like Schwarzenegger. That like all those.
Yeah, it was kind of like the 80s, early 90s
Yeah,
thing.
love it. Big fan. I always just thought it was cool. I don't know. It like frames, and especially on Grace Jones, like frames the head nicely, and really, yeah, it's cool. Into it.
Nice.
Paul, what are your thoughts?
Oh,
as
I
if we don't
mean,
know.
I absolutely love it. Here's what I love about it. It's just that it is that femininity and masculinity, because think about this. This is the 80s, which is the height of like Predator and all those like action hero movies. And she had the audacity to be a villain in a Bond film and be able to fight and like do all these things but still be sexy. So it's just like the perfect blend of, oh no, like don't fuck with me, but I'm also going to be I'm going to own who I am and my sex. I just adore her so much. So the minute I saw this, I was like, I got to do this. So anyway, love it. So 3 loves, 1 hate. Ready for the next one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And that was also from mainaddicts.com. Mainaddicts.com. All right. We're going to look at Shirley Temple's ringlets.
Aww.
So never has anyone had more perfect set of curls than Shirley Temple. Those perfectly spiraled ringlets were truly a work of art. Let's start with back to Rachelle.
I absolutely hate it. I think they're awful. I think they bounce too much. I think because of this hair, she's able to get away with a lot, and I can see through it. Yeah, are they perfectly curled hair? Yes, they are. They got nothing on you though, Nick. Don't worry about it.
It's because they're fake. Fake curls.
I think they are fake, actually.
Oh,
just like her teeth.
theory?
Her teeth are fake and her hair's fake, and the sweet girl attitude is fake too. So, yeah, they're not doing it for me. Sorry, Shirley Temple. You can animal cracker in my soup. Go away.
That was her biggest hit of 1940.
That was
blowing up the charts with that one.
That was
animal cracker.
Oh, I love it. I also hate it. Not a fan. Not a fan. I do like the idea of like the pic, like right before this, she was sitting in like a chair probably with all the curls like in her hair, like just tons of curls. I do remember as a kid though, story clock. It's not gonna be a long story.
It's going.
My mom bought like a hair curler set, and I just wanted to use it, so we did curl my hair very much like this at one point when I was a child.
Oh, I need pictures of that.
I don't know if there are or anything, but I just remember my mom had like this like plastic. I was just more stoked on the way that they worked, and like that you could do that to your hair. Like I don't know, I never had thought like, oh, you just like do stuff. It's not everyone was natural. Done.
Oh, perfect timing.
well done.
I mean, didn't you always think that everybody's hair was just naturally that way at one point, and then you're like, oh, you can adjust it with chemicals
I
and
think
things?
Yeah, I kind of thought that until like I realized
There was a point
that it wasn't true.
where I was like,
I was just like, oh, that's how that
What?
person's hair is, and then I think my mom got a perm, and I was just like, oh yeah, that's fake. As
and you're
hell.
like, oh,
Nothing's real.
mom wants to look like me. What?
I mean, a little bit, and it was like it. I don't know, perms. I feel like they never look that good.
I also feel like Shirley Temple kind of looks like every bride right now. like they all are just like doing that now, right?
Oh, just doing a lot of curls.
A lot of
They're, like
ringlets.
big ringlets
Mm.
in their hair. No,
I think you've been looking at a lot of wedding.
You've been
stuff.
looking at a lot of wedding
Yeah,
magazines.
you've been
Yeah.
really into wedding stuff.
yeah. Well,
lately.
we're planning one, so.
Oh, love it.
But the list is full. You can't be invited. I'm so sorry. I just
Hate
it. No, every time it's annoying because like we can't have that many people and it just keeps getting more and more expensive. And then when you tell people, they're like, "Oh my God, when is it?"
I
You're
totally
like,
get it.
So we're selling tickets. They're $1,000.
Nice. That's a good
That's
idea.
actually brilliant.
All right,
should sell
Nick,
tickets.
what are your thoughts?
I'm going hate it as well
Ooh, okay.
because she's faking the funk. Those aren't real
Oh.
curls.
No, they ain't real.
I have real curls. I'm sitting over here on my high horse with my real curls. No, also I feel like
Wait, you don't sit in the morning with curlers? I thought.
No, they're a pain in the ass. I wish my hair was straighter. I don't know who sold these people a fucking bill of goods that curly hair is fun, but it's a fucking pain in the ass. And so yeah, if you're blessed to not have to deal with it, then quit putting extra work into shit.
Be yourself, Shirley.
Be yourself, Shirley Temple.
Surely you can be yourself.
Yeah. Poor kid was a child actor and then had to put hair that wasn't her real hair.
Not a fan.
Her parents. I'm mad at her parents. That's what I am.
Yeah.
Made her a child actor and gave her fake hair. Made her feel like her real hair wasn't good enough. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sad day.
It's a sad day.
Oh, what are your thoughts?
Man, I love them. I think they're the cutest freaking curls in the world. They look just like those toys that just like you take them down the stairs and the Slinkies.
Oh,
They're
do
like
look
human
Slinkies.
Slinkies. How fun is that? But I did a little history on this, and sometimes because they did curl, and it would burn her sometimes. So they would put rum in her milk. And so she's a little drunk in this picture.
So they
is what
would
I'm
get
trying
a
to say.
child drunk so
She's
they could brand her
she's a
head.
little drunk in this picture.
That's fucking horrific.
Now I can't confirm whether this is a true story or if I just
my
made it up,
God.
but but this is
So don't actually look it up.
don't look it up, but I'm pretty sure she's drunk in this picture
But I feel like
on rum milk.
1940, that's kind of how they did things.
Yeah,
they would just be
actually,
like,
yeah.
hey, the kid's complaining that we burned her.
I
Give her
mean,
some booze.
Let's be honest. In the 80s, they put little
Brandy.
bits of brandy in our mouths to shut us up as
Yeah.
kids. So
Yeah, like,
I mean, it's not a far.
No, it's
so
very believable.
I love drunk Shirley Temple's ringlets. I think they're really cute. So so that was 3 hates and a love. Let's go on to
All
the
right.
next one.
Ooh.
Julius Caesar cut. So the Caesar cut is a hairstyle with short, horizontal, straight cut bangs. The hair is layered around 2 to 5 centimeters all over. It is named after the Roman Emperor Tiberius Caesar Augustus, whose images frequently depict his hair in such a manner. The haircut first became fashionable among Western boys and men in the 1950s. So the Caesar cut. I remember it from George Clooney in the 90s.
Yep, George Clooney.
The
I
Clooney
picked
cut.
George Clooney out of a magazine at a haircut place one time and was like, I want this.
And was it a Caesar cut?
It was a Caesar cut.
Nice.
I wanted to see my mom. I'm going to go love it,
Nice.
first of all. And then second of all, start the story clock because my mom still likes, and always liked long hair. And so she always would like, but as soon as I started picking my own haircuts, I was like Caesar all the way. I went obviously bowl cut first, then Caesar. I was a big fan of the Caesar cut. My mom hated it. I would actually get my hair thinned. I'm so mad to even just say that. I'd get it thinned for the summer because it's so thick and warm. It's still that thick on the sides, but just not in the middle, which is so frustrating. And done. Okay, cool.
Ooh,
Nick.
There we go.
Is that Zuckerberg? Looks
Yeah.
like Zuckerberg.
Yep.
Yeah.
It does.
I'm gonna go hate it. It looks. I don't know. At least in that context, it just looks so boring. It's just like a regular haircut.
Mhm.
It looks like a non-haircut. It looks like a guy who got a basic haircut where it's all the same length 2 months ago and then did nothing.
It's the
But
best.
let me see Clooney with it. I mean, Clooney's just like
Yeah.
a good-looking guy, so I imagine he looks good with any hair.
Yeah.
Is that the whole point? Is it's like a nothing haircut, and if you're just already good-looking, then you'll still be good-looking? Yeah, that's a nothing haircut. As every guy who just like cuts the whole thing with the number 3.
Yep.
Just bzzz, and then
Give me
waits
the
a
3.
couple. Yeah, waits a month, and then it looks like that.
That's the Caesar cut.
It's lazy as shit. I don't like it.
Not a fan.
You can put some effort in.
So you love it or hate it? I can't
I
tell.
hate it.
Okay, you hate it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Awesome.
I'm just being grumpy over here today. It seems like it's my lane.
It's a good lane for you. All right, Rachelle, your thoughts.
I thought I was gonna hate it, but after seeing these pictures of George Clooney, I am a convert. I love it. You know what? There's something beautiful about the simplicity of this haircut. And I really enjoy the bangs on this. The straight bangs that are cut almost all the way up to the hairline in this on this sculpture of Caesar. And basically what this is telling me is like, don't fix what's not broken. You know, like don't reinvent the wheel. Just trim.
Yeah.
On the sides and on your bangs, and you know, it's beautiful in its simplicity, and I totally get why it was fashionable among the Western boys and men in the 1950s.
And everybody likes to see George Clooney bang.
Yep, love it.
Nice. Oh gosh. I'm gonna say love it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say love it. 'Cause I love forehead. But if you make it short enough, I love 5 head too.
5 head.
So you get a little bit more real estate.
Oh,
up
you just
there.
love head.
And
Be
you know,
honest.
and you know they say the bigger the forehead, you know. So there's that old wives' tale
Old wives' tale.
that I read recently in a book that I maybe made up.
Made up.
No, I would do the Caesar. When I was and it was because George Clooney. So like I was emulating this 40-year-old guy when I was in my teens. He was cute. I think he's still very cute.
He's still very cute.
Hasn't he always kind of just been like one of the standard good-looking guys?
Yeah.
He's just like one of those distinguished, handsome.
Like when
He's
he
always
wins
been
that
like
People
one
magazine.
of the 5 names that when people are just like trying to think of a name
Brad
of a good
Pitt,
of a
George
generic
Clooney.
good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just anyone from Ocean's 11.
Yeah, like if you're
Truly.
on stage trying to think of, instead of saying good-looking guy, like compared to a guy to make
George
it funnier.
Clooney, Brad Pitt, Bill
Clooney or-
Gates,
yeah.
like all the classics. You know, like those are
Yeah, all the standards.
All the go-tos there.
Well, that concludes Love It or Hate It. So let's just do a little recap. So we love the Rachel. We're mixed on the Princess Leia. Grace Jones, we love Grace Jones. Shirley Temple, and we like the Caesar cut. So overall, I think we enjoyed most of the cuts today. So that was
a lot of
fun.
positivity on this episode.
Yeah,
Other
we're
than
all
me,
about-
I've been grumpy on
We're all
like
about
anything.
the love around here. But yeah, that concludes it. Do you guys have anything else before we close up?
No, I'm good.
Awesome. So just be sure, please like, subscribe, follow us. We're on every platform, and we recently started Discord. So you want to interact with us, give us feedback. What do you want to see? Join us on Discord. We'd love to see it, your feedback, and get to talk to you. So have a great night, and see you next week.
Bye.